started thinking about this movie 3 years ago. It was very challenging to shoot in all the crazy locations in New Zealand, and of course had an insane amount of VFX work. So to finally be here tonight and get to share it with this awesome audience is really special.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. My family's here. They get to see the film for the first time, and it's such a special movie. I think I've never been a part of a franchise like this, and I think this film is really a standalone piece. It's really pushing the franchise in such a bold direction, and it was so much fun to film, and I just love Dan. He's so imaginative, and I can't wait for people to see the movie.
Feels awesome, feels unreal. I get to bring my family over to the premiere here in LA, so I'm very excited about that. It feels great. I love it. I love that people get to finally see what we've been cooking up. I think fans are gonna love it.
Well, the big thing about this addition to the franchise is that we're going with this bold approach where the movie is about the Predator. The Predator is the protagonist. We're rooting for him. We're with him on his side. And that's not an easy thing to do because it's a classic movie monster. So now we have this approach that is unexpected, and the rest of the movie sort of follows suit, where we didn't just leave it at that. We tried to bring surprises throughout. That's the big thing for the movie, is that there's a surprise around every corner. You expect the unexpected for the movie, and that's sort of what the experience is, and I think that can be special.
Oh, this is fantastic. I'm so happy to be involved. Dan Trachtenberg is just an absolutely brilliant and wonderful guy, and I worked on the original Predator, and I think he just wanted some old blood in this new era, and I'm really thrilled to be part of it.
It's an honor. It's an honor to carry it into the future, and this story is so far in the future that we really got to do something totally fresh and unique for this particular story.
Oh, it's amazing. I've been a huge fan of Predator since the very beginning. Really, it's like some of these movies you just grow up with, and you have to pinch yourself that one day you can be a part of it. But this is such a different Predator. It's like unlike anything you've ever seen before. You've still got all the incredible, powerful action and violence and all the brilliant lore, but it's from a completely different point of view, and there's much more emotion, and there's humor, and there's all kinds of things you just can't even imagine. So it's a fantastic movie. I'm really excited for everyone to see it.
It feels fantastic. It's been a long road getting here. I'm a picture editor, so I was on for about 1 year and 4 months, and I'm just thrilled to be here and have the world see it.
I think the thing that brings me the most joy is not just getting the chance to make a Predator movie, which is something that I grew up loving, but really making something that is unique and special for all science fiction fans. This hopefully isn't just a great Predator movie, but it's a great movie. And finally people are going to get a chance to see it. Yeah.
We really were on location in these landscapes of New Zealand, which were just epic and add so much beauty to the film.
Words can't even describe it, really. It's such a massive franchise that's been around for 40 years now, and it's still making movies that people love, and people are excited to see what Dan Trachtenberg is able to do with these films. He's injected so much energy, so much life into them.
Well, you have to see Predator Badlands on the biggest screen possible, and people say that about other movies. For this one, it is absolutely true, and the reason why is we've created a world. Dan Trachtenberg is so good at building worlds that you want to live in, and you want to experience, and you want to go on an adventure in that world, and to be able to put it on a giant screen, something you can't get at home, and puts you inside the movie in a way that it wouldn't happen if it were otherwise. So I can't recommend enough. IMAX, Dolby, any theater's brand of giant screen format, go see it that way.
Well, the Predator franchise, one of the benchmarks has been that it's a real suit. It's a real practical performed suit with an actor inside. So we're continuing that on Badlands, and the folks at Weta Workshop built all the practical suit, and they did a fantastic job with the weapons, and it's really just it's exquisite work that we have not yet seen out of the Predator world. And then we have Weta Digital, who is responsible for the emotive faces of the characters. So we really have the best of both worlds. It's a marrying of digital and practical and human. Everything's human-made on this show.
I think it was really just trying to imagine what the Predator culture sounds like in music, because that could be anything, right? So I was just really inspired by looking into kind of their motivations and what their traditions were, and trying to tap into what that meant sonically.
I think it's so important for people to see it in theaters because it's just got this extraordinary visual scale, some things I've never seen before, especially just even the more intimate things, the performance of Deck, which is this incredible cross between amazing VFX artistry and the performance of Dimitrius, and then just the sheer impact of the world we're in, the color, the depth. You've got to see this in an IMAX theater. You've got to see it on a massive scale, the biggest that you can. Also, because they have massive speakers, so you can hear our score in all its powerful bombast.
You know, I still kind of pinch myself over it because, you know, I remember seeing the original Predator as a kid and was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. So I had no idea that it would come to this point in my career that I would actually be working on one, and it's pretty surreal still.
I gotta tell you, the visual spectacle in this movie is something that doesn't happen very often. It is mostly action. The majority of this movie is action, and not just the amount, but also the variety of set pieces. Crazy hand-to-hand fights, incredibly tense sequences, giant creatures up against our Predator, and also the sound. When you go to a giant screen, you're not just seeing big picture, you're also hearing the best version of the sound for the movie, and it will really kick your butt.
Oh, it's the perfect film to enjoy in a theater. You got to see it on the big screen and with a communal experience, to gasp together, laugh together, which is so, you can say that in a Predator film. You might tear up a little bit in this movie as well, and you want to hear that sound. You want to hear his roar.
Because it's made for the big screen. Like, literally, there's so much action, the drama, the comedy, the sound design is epic. You know, you need it fully surrounding you. Get to the cinema, watch it. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
You know, we're all invested in Deck. Deck is our main character, and Deck is the big swing, and the audience has to love this guy, has to root for him. And yet he's a Predator. He's still a kick-ass Predator. So this is the big, wonderful thing behind this movie that I think we're all going to love a lot when the public sees it.
I think they've got a lot to look forward to. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. I think it's almost hard to imagine seeing this from the point of view of the Predator as protagonist. But once you're in it, you're so in it. And it's incredibly entertaining. The dynamic between Elle Fanning's character and the Predator is brilliant. And it's I think there's lots of surprises. There's lots of incredible action. It's everything Predator fans will want and more. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people.
Oh, I mean, it's Predator. I mean, it's like the action, the scope of it, the detail that our visual effects people put into the environments, the thrill, the music. I mean, everything is just, you know, times 10, and it's a movie made for the theater. I mean, it's just made for the theater. So yeah.
I'm a firm believer that event movies such as this, of a scale, that are world building, need to be seen not only on a big giant screen, but with a bunch of other people. We have to experience these things communally, or we're going to really lose something in storytelling. You have to feel the audience moving and reacting to what's going on the screen, and so much love and work has been poured into this movie. And Dan Trachtenberg is just such an amazing storyteller that you want to feel the emotions as big as they can be.
a small but awesome cast for this film, and they're here tonight. Let me first introduce an incredible actress, and the term I will use to describe her was given to me from Jim Cameron after he saw the movie. Please welcome the luminous Elle Fanning. And I'm really excited to introduce you guys to someone who came here all the way from New Zealand. He is ferocious and powerful. His name is Dimitrius Schuster-Koloamatangi, and he plays Deck.
Thank you guys so much for being here. And we put both, Dimitrius, he was so incredible. You are going to be blown away by his performance. And it was blood, sweat, and tears. We were really back to back, attached. All of that was real. And he really is fluent in Yautja. Have fun!